Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It's a new month, innit?
Oh, aye.
Let's see what old Cliff's up to this month.
Cliff. Summon him. We need to summon him.
It's your favourite.
He didn't shower, man.
Leave me alone.
Is that
a Patsy's in the shower?
Aye. That's someone saying that too, Cliff Richard. Please, Cliff, please.
Leave me alone.
Leave.
In the toilet with Rip Torn and fucking Nicholson as you were talking about before we started recording.
Imagine you just like pulled back the shower curtain and just saw that. He's there already. I've always been here.
That's the last thing you see. So when you die, that's the thing that's burnt into the back of your retinas. Is that image?
Aye.
That's horrific, man.
Yeah, man. Those breaks look like they're about to come down, don't they?
Oh, aye.
They're not quite well. They're not fastened that well, man.
No amount of belts are keeping the trousers up, man.
No. They're ready to get weaked right down, man. Moon.
I'm ready. Ready for Whitcliffe?
You'll see. Singing Bachelor Boy to you, man.
Have you enjoyed staying in my villa this week?
Oh, no.
I mean, me and Dale Winton came round one summer. I know what we done.
No, man.
But you know what we fucking done.
Oh, Cliff's drunk again, man.
I miss Bobby Davro. He's still alive, Cliff. He's still alive.
He was here yesterday.
Dead to me. Speak to me, alright. Starts whispering Millennium Prayer into your ear, man.
I like the fact. I like the fact that that's hanging in our shoulder for the next month.
Aye. It's comforting.
He's in good shape for an old guy, but not in good enough shape where you can be dressed like that.
You think?
You're making that face with your aye.
It's like Ric Flair's body, innit?
Aye, show up in the fucking junior section of George, innit?
Aye, man. Yeah, man.
I was in George the other day.
Dress your age, Cliff, 160.
I was in George the other day.
Was he pleased about that?
Having to get a jumper for a funeral. I need a black jumper and I couldn't find a guy's one. And I was like, that was...
Castro's
I was like, Helen, what size is 12 to 14? And I was like, I'm at a funeral wearing a woman's jumper. It was that morning. I got up, jumped in the bath, got out, phone call. Oh, that's his on a right to pick you up, Mark, my stepdad. And I fucking go to the bath, put everything on, trousers and all that. And then I was like, looked at the jumper, hyperventilating, like, I hope this isn't got like bevels for the tits or something now, like you get with a woman's t-shirt. Put it on, I was
Shoulder
like,
pads.
No, I'm fine. Nobody will know. But mind you, a couple of drinks and I'm telling everybody at the bar, I'm like, out of the wake. This is a woman's jumper.
A woman's jumper and pants.
The next day, the hangover was just outrageous. Have you got the vote up? Are you counting them as they come in, man?
Well, I was just wanting to see. I think so.
It's the Scottish Parliament one that's just started as of time of recording, as this is recorded on Friday. This will be going out on Saturday.
Yes, we should have a swingometer or something, man. You got that loaded up?
Fucking reform or fucking lapping it up, man.
That's probably the police are going nuts outside, man. Probably up in arms. You've got to shut that window, actually.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
crazy times we live in.
It's begun.
Aye.
They're out already, man. Well, according to that, it's SNP are sort of holding strong in Scotland, right?
Aye, seems like it. One mile.
And then so that's England, Reform are way fucking twice as many, man.
They're lapping cunts, man.
Aye.
Fuck.
Aye, it's got to be a mad couple of years, innit?
Yeah.
Aye. Keir Starmer's under the cosh, I think, man.
Keep pretending to yourself that the fucking Scottish Parliament actually has any powers, know what I mean? It's that England one we should be paying attention to.
It is, really.
Kind of.
Aye.
The
Enjoy, you go to college and have to pay for it, youngins. That'll be happening soon.
Couple of years' time, man. Farage is Prime Minister. It's looking like it could happen now, man.
Aye, it could well
bonkers, man.
I know.
It's Jimmy's theory is that we copy America, like Britain copies America, but it's always slightly behind.
Culturally,
so it's
culturally
like, that's where Trump
we're always about 10, 20 years behind.
Aye.
Remember they done Married with Children, but with Russ Abbott?
What?
Just
really?
proof,
I didn't even know that.
What?
Yeah, they tried to make a British Married with Children starring Russ Abbott.
Did they call it Married with
It was
Children?
called Married for Life, and it lasted like one series, man. I can't remember who was the... Was it Peggy? Is it Peggy's missus?
Aye.
I can't remember who played that in it.
I need to know. I need to know who played her.
Who would it have been, man? But like mid-90s.
Joanna Lumley.
We need a new vehicle for Russ, man. You know what I mean? We've still got him under contract for a couple of years.
I mean, to be fair, you would that's the kind of vehicle I would have stuck Russ Abbott in the mid-90s. You'd see him as an Al Bundy.
Go to Google.
Joanna Lumley would be a good shout for Peggy.
Oh, Joanna Lumley. That remind me of that when we come to the sitcom thing, by the way.
She's still a bit of gear.
I had a wee thought.
Still a bit of gear, the one that played Peggy. I remember seeing her in Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, Thingy Seagal.
Aye.
She's
Katie
the voice. She's the voice of Leela in Futurama.
Aye.
Go to all, don't go to images. Let's just. I want to see what actress it actually was that was playing the missus.
Should I recognise her? Susan Kidd.
Nah.
Hugh Bonneville at Downton Abbey.
Aye.
He must have been the neighbour.
Is that the neighbour guy? Aye, so this must be.
These are clearly recent photos, aren't they? This isn't like. Aye.
What was the name of the neighbour in Married with Children again? The woman.
I don't know.
Can't remember.
But I remember King Kong Bundy was in it.
A couple of times, aye.
Aye. It's different people.
Aye.
He
Playing
was a
himself at
relative.
one point. Aye.
He was playing himself. Aye.
Because I rewatched Fright Night. It just randomly came on like autoplay, and I just let it play.
The original?
And I always forget that she's in that. Like she's the main woman, the main lassie, the neighbour.
Oh, right,
in Married
aye.
for Children.
Ah, right.
Like she's a teenager or whatever.
Right, she gets
Or teenager.
Aye,
Yeah.
she gets taken, she gets turned.
Aye.
Spoiler. Fucking love that film, man.
It's
The
brilliant.
soundtrack, man, amazing. Yeah, man.
I just need to know what her name is because it was doing my that in. I just haven't been around to get it. Marcy. Right. Okay. Cool.
Marcy Darcy.
Marcy.
Aye. Amanda Breeze. Man, that's what her tits are doing now.
Amanda Best, that says, man.
I stand corrected, man.
Her tits. She gets her tits out in that film in Fright Night, didn't she?
Does she?
Well, it's like a see-through thing, but you see.
Can't remember,
See
man.
through the wee negligee. Maybe it's today's modern HD.
How do you not remember that? Your version of Mr. Skin?
You know what it is? It's because I see when I eventually saw Fright Night, I was a bit older, and I remember thinking, man, see if I had seen this when I was like a teenager, I'd have lost my mind. This is right up my street.
Aye.
So if I'd have seen it as a teenager, that sort of image would have sank into my brain forever. Because I was a bit of an older guy, I'm like, I've seen everything.
Aye, there she is.
Whatever.
Aye. There we
Oh,
are.
fair play, then. Aye.
There you go.
She goes for it.
Oh, aye. I remember that bit. Aye.
Oh, remember that in Married with Children?
Where did she go about?
Apparently, her and Ed O'Brien, didn't they get on?
Ed O'Neill.
Ed O'Neill, sorry.
Aye.
Ed O'Brien's fucking in Radiohead, man. But I apparently
Fucking never liked him either, man.
they never got on in Married with Children.
All right.
Aye.
I mean, that went on for about 10, 12 years or
A
something.
long time,
man.
aye.
Ages.
I think it was like maybe the latter part, like as the show went on, they started butting heads quite a bit. Apparently, I think she claimed that he was really controlling on set with people and stuff like that, but I don't know. He didn't really think that he was. So
I only vaguely remember it as a kid, man. It'd be on like ITV dead
Same.
late at night and all that. So
Aye.
I sort of missed it, but
do you know? I think it's weird and all that. Like my ma used to always sing that, but then when I went to school, which would have been primary, right? There was a few lassies in there that would do the same thing. So where did it come from?
What, the Love and Marriage theme?
Aye,
It's
they-
an old nursery
It's an old-
song type thing. That's where it comes from.
Right. Because they would always call it love and a marriage and all that sort of thing, and I'm like, why do people?
Goes together like a horse and carriage.
probably like an old Jimmy Durante song or something like that. So, I mean,
Treading the boards,
40s,
man, in the
50s.
pavilion, man, showing up and fucking the whole of the tunes out of that bit where the hotel is, where it's burnt down now.
Aye.
There'd be all people there, there'd be like a cunt with a horse and all that, he'd be wearing a kilt and all that.
Absolutely,
The
Stephen.
line in the streets today is see Jimmy Durante in Glasgow.
Absolutely, he's banger, man. Fucking
Cliff Richards in
Aye,
his
aye.
shovel like that.
filled with quaaludes, man.
Aye.
Just fucking playing. Like,
That's probably how Cliff turned out the way he did, man. Do you know what I mean? Jimmy Durante's to blame for that one, man. Is that just a young, fair-haired boy, man? Impressionable lad, man. I'll come up to your room, Jimmy Durante. Get in that shower, kid. I don't know why I made him English. Get in that fucking shower, boy. Soak yourself up.
What's
so-
that you've got in your notes? Dream Menu and David Hasselhoff?
Mate, David Hasselhoff was hung early the other day and I wrote it, and then this morning when I get up, sometimes I write some notes down and I looked at that myself and I went, I don't remember why I've wrote this.
David Hasselhoff.
He just popped in the mind.
Mate, I think all day I was flicking through stuff and it was I've been looking for freedom. Came on and it was like him on top of the Berlin Wall.
Aye.
It's like that. It's like fucking, I don't know, like Susan Boyle when we get independence. Fucking in the middle of George Square. Keen at fucking Rabs that. Like, it doesn't make sense.
Russ Abbott.
Aye,
Russ Abbott, getting a bit of atmosphere there.
But that would make more sense. That's closer to Hasselhoff than Susan Boyle. Susan Boyle's at least Scottish.
Yeah,
That's a better one. Aye. Russ Abbott singing
atmosphere. 80s classic.
If we get independence, you're like, this makes no sense.
Aye, nothing's adding up here. But like, Hasselhoff's a weird one, isn't it? Like, he's never been caught with like a scandal or anything like that.
Well, apart from being out his bin.
Yeah, that famous video.
I mean,
the flare with the cheeseburger.
Aye, that's
but
right.
that was back in the day, right? Remember that was like in the 2000s or something, when just everyone pissed themselves laughing at that, and then they done the Hasselhoff roast and like used that footage and all that. And it's like, if you seen that now, everyone would be like, oh, he needs help, and this is no laughing matter. And you're like, you kidding? It's one of the funniest things
It was
ever.
Get
all
up.
playful stuff.
Get up, man.
It was all playful stuff, but he's like somebody that I'm surprised hasn't started on OnlyFans or something like that.
Jesus.
I don't know why.
David
How do you
Hasselhoff.
spell it out, or could it just be the Hoff?
Hasselhoff, doesn't he? I'm sure Hasselhoff's done alright at his various endeavours now.
It was the first thing. It was a suggested text. As soon as you go to drunk burger video.
Haas feeling the Hoff, man.
Like,
I think it's like one of the reasons it's funny is we've all been there. I think we all relate to this video, man.
I like see.
I was there 2 days ago.
see, adding on.
You were there when you were writing his name up there.
I was looking for freedom, man. I was in the flare.
Just crawling into a corner.
Where's my cheeseburger?
See, like adding into what we were talking. I'm sure we mentioned it a couple of weeks ago, where we're saying that we were the best generation, like where we've landed, because we've got pre and post internet and all that kind of thing. One of the things that we are so lucky for, but is that we didn't have like video that you could just record video when we were teenagers, man. Imagine that. Our lives could be ruined, man.
You wouldn't have experienced your teenage years,
That's what I mean.
man.
It would be wild, man.
Yeah.
Really
Go for
scary.
it. Let's have a look at the Hoff.
Where's the beef?
Beef's right there, mate.
I think it looks
There's no sound on it.
I think it looks like a good laugh, man. Well, I mean, maybe not a pure laugh, but
It's got no sound at all.
Sound. It's
that's
just
alright. It's alright.
ambience. It's just Hasselhoff burger ambience, man.
You could put horror music on it, man. And
Pour into it, though, man.
Jenk, this is probably like watching The Ring, man.
No, my favourite bit is there's something he says.
He's gonna crawl out.
Look for his burger. Maria, where's his burger?
Someone find you, mate.
Somebody either find me a burger or freedom. Mate.
Yeah, I guess, man.
Neither Hoff.
Is reform on yet? Get back in the telly.
Like, folk were always laughing, look at the stadium and all that. See, I think he looks fucking impeccable, man.
I think he's
his hair's no a fucking bit out of place.
The only bit I want
You
to
could be
look-
on the set of Baywatch, like, I don't know, mate.
Aye.
The
We
only
need
bit
you
I
Hoff,
wanted
and
to
he's just
hear-
a professional.
Aye,
Just
aye.
running in the
Yeah, he's
fucking...
like Father Ted. Comes out in the fucking lights, like,
just barreling into the sea, doesn't he stop?
It's probably that sea air in the fucking water, man. You know what I mean? When he's hung out, it just bounces in brand new, man.
100%.
But the bit that I wanted to hear that you couldn't hear in that, it doesn't matter, was when he says something like he's got the burger and he goes, "This is a mess." And it just started, the burger's falling out of the flare. This is a mess. Still eating it though.
yeah.
Aye.
That was great. Aye, you got it back on now. Aye.
See, the thing is, man, he's probably tackled some amount of birds in that same nick, gone down on them with that same technique. And saying the same stuff, that's a mess. Still just gone to it, man.
He's like, Enrique Linak's burger looks exactly the same.
Every now and then, inexplicable, just hear the Baywatch theme just going... Like, what? Where'd that come from?
Some people stand in the darkness, turn round, and behind the curtains, fucking cliff. Like that. Get out the darkness, cliff. Right, it's I've got a wee factoid about him and Ollie Baywatch that I found out the other day when I was watching the Hogan doc. It was after the Hogan doc. I listened to somebody talking about it, and apparently the episode of Baywatch where it was Hogan, Macho Man, and all that in it with all the birds, he was jealous and refused to appear in it. Aye,
Vader,
Bash at the Beach.
Oh, was he?
The Hoff didn't appear in it. I never knew that.
Really?
Right enough, aye.
Aye.
So he was jealous wrestlers been there?
A couple of big roidy boys, man, were
Really?
there? Aye. Leering all the fucking
boys
Baywatch
were in
babes,
town,
man.
Vader? Like you're jealous of Vader's fucking beach body, mate.
mean,
you know what I mean?
Hogan's hairline, he looks like a hot dog, man.
Aye, but when Vader's in town crushing basketballs and that, man, it's a bit intimidating, isn't it?
I say he does that.
I'd stay in.
Aye.
He's just in his room steaming like that, looking through the curtains going, this is a mess.
To be fair, though, prime Ric Flair's in town, man. You've got no chance.
Aye, Slick Rick was there.
He's Slick Rick's in town, man. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Literally just gliding down the road. You're like, well, fucking staying in the night then.
It's like what you were saying there about Rip Torn with fucking David Spade. Like fucking...
Aye. There's a story that David Spade tells about he's at a party with his ex Lara Flynn Boyle for Men in Black 2 in Twin Peaks. Jack Nicholson's house. Jack Nicholson's house.
That's where I got mixed
Jack
up. 'Cause
Nicholson turns into him like, I'm thinking of asking your girlfriend out. And then the next day, David Spade opens the paper and there's pictures of Jack Nicholson with his missus on a date. Like, all right, I'm not going to her anymore.
What a hangover that is, man.
That is the fear manifest, man.
Because I had fucking... I had a hangover like that the other day where it was like... Do you know one of the hangovers where you go, I'm done. I'm done. But you don't just go, I'm done. You start... I looked up like vitamins and all that online. I bought a bundle of the mad vitamins that you get off TikTok. I bought all the different ones and all that. Do you know what I mean? Like a 6-pack of vitamins. Probably take them out at one time. You fucking end up with your stomach cramps and lying on the floor.
100%, mate.
Bleeding for the nose and all that.
Same skin colour as Hulk Hogan.
Mate,
That's your life, man.
then he stopped me. I bought a rowing machine and then I was like, we're going to decorate the whole house and I'm not going out for a while. Fucking on Amazon just buying all such shit.
You bought a rowing machine?
I bought a rowing machine,
Where are you going to put it?
in here, but I got one of the ones that you can put up against the wall.
What?
So you can put, I mean, you don't do it on the wall.
Right, I'm like, rowing like Batman? Like fucking Batman and Robin?
It's a space saving one. That's what it is.
Right.
But I got it for in here, and
that
was one of the hangovers, and I thought that was bad until I heard about that one where you wake up the next day.
Jack Nicholson's shagging your bird.
He's just took her.
Where is he even fund the time between being out his biscuit at his own house and the next morning for it to be in the paper?
Time works
how he loves
differently
his
for Jack Nicholson, man. It's like he finds a wee corner in the space-time continuum and does all his business there, I think.
Aye.
Oh, you got photos of Rip Torn up now?
I thought, aye.
See, I never knew
Is that
Rip...
his mugshot, aye? One of the best mugshots
It's
in history,
amazing.
innit?
I love it, man.
He's looking for freedom, isn't
Like,
he,
he
man?
looks like a guy
Literally, he's in jail.
called Rip Torn. If you
I know.
imagine a guy called Rip Torn as that mugshot, man.
Like, cause I'd known him just by seeing him in random different films. It wasn't until Men in
Proud.
Black.
Proud.
It wasn't until Men in
Gonna eat
Black
your roast beef and go to bed.
that I knew that his name was Rip Torn, and it was just perfect.
It's not his real name.
Oh, well, it's fine. It is to me. It is to me, damn it.
Such a weird stage name to pick, though. Do you know what I mean? It's like, fucking...
Who is it that's in Wayne's World?
Nick Nolte, man.
That's Nick Nolte.
Fucking-
One of the
yes.
classic mugshots. Classic.
Aye, he's had a couple of
Aye, man.
mad ones. That is a
Makes-
pastel shirt, man.
Makes David Hasselhoff look like fucking Benedict Cumberbatch there or something.
He's gone dressed as fucking Weird Al Yankovic. Man.
Aye, man, look at that. He looks like fucking when Homer Simpson gets fat. The moo-moo. I go, moo-moo, aye.
Aye.
Your
Pray
fingers
for
are too
Mojo.
fat to dial.
Order a special dialing wand.
Mash the keys now.
Aye.
Oh, he's got a wee George Galloway hat on there and all. Fucking him and Big George, fucking 2 peas in a pod. Look at him, man.
Is this just all mugshots? There's Kid Rock. Clearly seen better days.
Well, let's see what celebrities took the best mugshots in, right?
Worst celebrity mugshots. We
Good
went.
shout.
Aye.
We know some of the best already. Frank Sinatra's is a classic, innit? It's like,
There's a...
oh my God, is that Heather Locklear?
Aye.
That's sad, man. There's a couple of Heather Locklear.
Sad.
Aye.
I never knew she went off the deep
I
end.
mean, a couple of times it looks like fucking
Aye.
Stormy Daniels.
Aye.
That one looks like a real
Is that
life...
Vince Vaughn? Holy fuck.
Is that Beavis? Beavis and Butthead, but a real person?
Aye. Aye.
Oh my God.
Vince Vaughn, I didn't know.
That's just a young boy enjoying himself. Look at that cute man. He doesn't know what planet he's
Vegas,
on.
baby.
That's a young boy enjoying his cell, man.
Oh God.
I'll just, let's just have a look at. Dear.
Puffy, man. Oofed.
Aye. He's looking a bit
Chilling.
puffy now, ain't he, man?
Aye.
There's Jacko.
Gary Coleman?
Aye.
He looks
Fucking badass he looks,
He
man.
looks like a demon, mate. He looks like he's been demented or something.
A mini 50 Cent or something.
Aye.
Fucking
Want
dime.
me to have a look in this 10 of the worst celebrity mugshots?
Aye, go for that, man.
Lawyer.
Let's see, man. What have they got in store?
Gary
Right,
Coleman.
Nick Nolte.
Nick Nolte.
Right at the top of the pile, man.
James Brown's a classic.
That
James
is
Brown.
known as the Nick Nolte. Aye, like
James Brown.
James Brown.
Just
man.
having a bit of a laugh, leave me alone, man.
Randy Travis, who's that?
Who's Randy Travis?
That looks like a country western singer.
I will be with it.
His
Aye.
naked romp that ended a single vehicle.
Looks like somebody done a boot scooting boogie on his face,
Oh,
man.
talk about Baywatch, Yasmin Bleeth.
Oh, aye.
Yeah.
She used to, like, she was with Matthew Perry for years, wasn't she? At the peak of her.
Oh, really?
I think so. That's why I think they remember it was like Joey and Chandler. They would watch Baywatch.
Oh,
And they'd always go on. I think that's why.
Really?
I think so. I think so.
Winona Judson.
Who's-
It's a country western singer. This must be a
Winona Judge.
Judd.
I thought I was a guy.
So
There he is, Sales Rip. Look, with the fucking Jack Charlton hair, a skiff, man. A skew, man.
Aye.
And then Gary looking fucking menacing. Mike just looking like Mike.
Sticking his tongue out.
Big Mike Tyson.
Aye, it's just him.
Every photo of him looks like a mugshot, man. Michael Madsen.
He actually looks better
Some
though.
boy,
He
man.
looks like he's in Flock of Seagulls, man.
Aye. Charlie Sheen.
Just looking like Charlie
The
Sheen.
gold standard, man.
Aye, doesn't
The
even know where
gold
he is.
standard. Aye.
He looks better in the jail because he's not been able to do drugs for a couple of years, man.
Aye. Aye,
Mind,
he's done him good. You're looking good, Charlie.
Mine, Michael Madsen was in Celebrity Big Brother, Channel 5.
Yes.
And you could see it in his face, like, what am I doing here?
Aye.
With like Rylan or whoever the fuck's in it, like, no idea.
He's firing his manager when he gets home, isn't he?
Just turkey teeth everywhere,
Like,
man.
see at that point, is Celebrity Big Brother, I kind of got the feeling
Tim
that
Allen, quality.
I kind of got the feeling
He looks
that,
cool.
that
Aye,
most
because
of
it
the
was a home
Americans,
improvement, he was a coke dealer.
Aye. I got the feeling that most of the Americans didn't know what they were signing up for until they got there.
I did just
Big
saw
Rob.
the paycheck like
Aye.
Dennis Rodman.
They were just like, this is an easy 200,000 or something like that.
Aye.
And they went until they got there and they went, what the fuck, man?
Well, remember, who was it? Fucking Mickey Rourke get chucked out
Aye.
for being Mickey
That was
Rourke.
very recent as well.
Aye, they brought Mickey Rourke in and had to chuck him out. Like, no, he was saying upsetting things. He's like, aye, it's Mickey Rourke. What
you know
the
who you signed
fuck?
up, you
Aye,
cunt, know what I mean?
right? You can't just chuck Mickey Rourke in there with like someone for Dairy Girls, and do you know what I mean?
Aye.
Oh, there's our boy Coolio.
Coolio.
God rest his soul.
Aye, man. I like how he kept that hair gone until it was literally just coming out the back of his neck. Man.
Aye. That was a ride or die decision, wasn't it?
Aye, I'm Coolio till the death, mate.
Aye.
More power to him, man.
Aye, man.
Aye, this is depressing. Who's this guy? This guy looks like Krusty the Clown, but
Looks like
this
George,
African American.
like fucking George Jefferson went off the rails, man.
Think, like,
Moving on up to fucking isolation. Man.
I got the feeling that this cunt was just picked up because they were looking for James Brown. Just thought, right, he's close enough. Get in, man. Aye.
Aye, there's a Frank Sinatra one, man. That's like that's probably your best mugshot. Do you know
Aye.
what I mean? There's a reason fucking cunts have got that on their walls.
This is a genuine question. Is Paris Hilton still alive?
Aye.
Aye, right, okay. I wasn't sure if she's somebody that died and just sort of squeaked away
Aye.
somewhere. 'Cause-
Is that Matthew McConaughey?
Here?
The,
Aye.
Like, right?
Oh, there?
That's
Aye,
Matthew
aye.
McConaughey. What do you get arrested for? Also, how's his hairline? More like Woody Harrelson's and that, and now his hairline's fucking... Well, I know what
it's
it's
science,
One
innit?
Aye.
But
One thing I'm noticing with every American famous person's mugshot is their hair is a shambles.
Aye.
oh, aye, definitely. It's a requirement. They get somebody in with a comb and
Aye, but they're going like that with the hair. I'm not going to be in the new Batman now. I used to be in Baywatch.
So did everyone in that cell. You know what I mean? Get in there with Tracy Bingham, mate.
Listen, a lot of people from Baywatch are in there.
oh my stars, man! What's going on here?
I think that's a famous guy, mate. I think that's just a guy that's had
well, he should be, man.
been shot with fucking Marge Simpson's makeup gun, man.
He's shot with spice right off his bell end, man.
fucking Johnny Cash, man.
Aye. He took it serious.
He knows what he's doing. He knows how to take a mugshot.
Aye,
I'd say that beats Frank Sinatra. That's a cool fucking looking mugshot, man.
It was in his diary and everything, man. Wednesday, 6 o'clock, mugshot.
Promo mugshots, man. Who the fuck? Shia LaBeouf. It's like a young, fresh face Shia LaBeouf. I wonder how many mugshots he's had since then.
Aye, mate, enough to do like a flick book.
Aye. Cuts a terror.
They're like people do that thing where it's like a photo a day every day for 7 years. He's probably got one of them just looking at haggard.
Somebody that I just don't like is Shia LaBeouf.
No? I think when I listen to his interviews, there's obviously he's troubled, but I think he'd be fun on a night out. I wouldn't put my slacks on and go out to meet him, but if I bumped into him, I would want to see what happened.
You'd want to get
the curiosity would get better of you.
Aye, see what happens, man.
Did you end up
He'll start hitting you. He'll start punching you.
Aye, of course.
Definitely.
Aye. Did you end up in Edinburgh trying to square go about 6 boys?
Aye. There's like a video of that, wasn't it?
Aye.
Like 6 guys at the one time.
Aye.
And you're like, mate, you've not got the Transformers horn on you now, mate. What are you playing at?
But that's the thing, man. I feel that he's a guy that would just get you in trouble all the time.
Aye.
You know what I
you
mean?
wouldn't that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't go on night out with him.
Absolutely.
But if you bumped into him in a
hand
pub,
grenade,
you would be
man.
like, I would stay nearby for a
In
bit
curiosity.
to see what happened.
Aye.
I want to see what occurred, man.
See what came out.
Yeah, it'd be like being in the pub and train spotting towards the end when Bebby's in there with a knife. It'd be like that.
Aye.
You'd be one of the guys just hanging back.
Exactly. Do you want to?
Oh, big Gibble, man, Mel Gibson.
Do you want to move on?
I quite enjoying the mugshots,
Sort of
man.
flag
but-
up.
Oh, at the time, we're about half an hour in, aren't we? Aye. We might as well get on to the competition then.
You see, she's started an OnlyFans, by the way.
Who?
Jamie Presley?
Jamie Presley.
What are we doing sitting here?
She revved my engine when I was younger, man.
She started an OnlyFans and said that she's at the point in her life that she just wants to make stuff that she wants to make. Don't know what that means.
Titty pictures.
But I think everybody is hoping they know what that means. Yeah. So
she's like, have you ever seen the sort of comparisons? Her, Margot Robbie, Samara Weaving.
Aye.
There's another couple of asses look there's a few actresses who look exactly the same.
I was going to say
when I first saw Margot Robbie, I was like, that's fucking
Jamie Presley.
It's uncanny, right? Is that right?
Aye, go for it. Margot Robbie, Jamie Presley. Aye, that's madness, isn't it?
It's crazy.
And there's a photo of them meeting each other, and it's like the Spider-Man meme.
Aye,
actually,
definitely.
But that's
it is. Like next to that, I think it's them meeting each other. Aye, pointing each other.
But it is like a stereotype of a Hollywood bombshell. Do you know what I mean? Actress.
Yeah.
For that time period.
Definitely.
Aye,
it's crazy, man.
Aye. God love them.
Remember DOA? I'll see that.
DOA?
DOA, the movie version of the video game. Remember the video game? It was like Street Fighter, but everyone's got massive tits.
No?
The most Japanese video game ever. It's like, have you not played DOA?
It's
The perviest beat 'em up ever made. There was tons in the franchise, man. They're basically like fighting characters, but as you're fighting, the titties just bounce the whole time, man. So they made a film out of that with Kevin Nash.
I've never heard of this.
Jamie Presley.
Dead or Alive? Dead or Alive 5.
What's her name? Brooke? Nah. Holly Valance out of Neighbours was in it. Was one of them.
Okay.
But Kevin Nash dressed up as Hulk Hogan in that film because he's playing Bass, I think. One of the characters in the game was based on Hulk Hogan, so they cast Kevin Nash as that character. He's Jamie Presley's dad, I think, isn't it?
All right. So a Japanese guy just
Look how pervy.
Dead or Alive 5, close up to just some wazzers.
Ridiculous game, man.
That is very Japanese, isn't it,
Very
man?
confusing feelings playing that game because you're like, I feel like I should be doing something else with my thumbs right now. You know what I mean?
Aye.
A lot of cutscenes, man. I bet.
Oh, aye.
Right, that's plenty.
Right. Aye.
You not seen the film, no?
No, never.
I mean, it's alright as far as film adaptations of video games go.
Aye.
You know
I'll
what I mean?
check it out.
I'm dying to see the new Street Fighter.
Oh my god.
That looks
Trailers
good.
for that look
The new
great,
Mortal
man.
Kombat's supposed to be fun.
Aye.
Did any of you see the trailer for the Zach Kreger's
Resident Evil. Yep.
That looks alright.
It looks great. It doesn't look like a Resident Evil game.
No.
But
A lot of
fuck
people are
it, they've
saying that.
done plenty. they've made some Resident Evil games, and you're like, that's a fair stab. Like the last one they done, Welcome to Raccoon City, it was like an alright effort at making. It was faithful to the original game, had the original music and all that, but at the same time you're like,
It's you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Kinda. So you might as well make a good film and just put Resident Evil as the title, man.
That's the thing.
I tried to play the last one I ever tried to play was I got my boy the PlayStation thing where it was like VR. You put it in your eyes and it made me sick. Like after like 5 minutes I couldn't play it.
Like motion sickness?
Oh, it was horrible.
I've heard people get that. I've never tried them, but...
We playing DOA. Fucking can't keep up, man.
No,
all of a sudden I looked in, there's just a cheeseburger like David Hasselhoff and like that.
No, we all know what you were playing with. I get you. But Zach Kreger, the Barbarian film he did was pretty much Resident Evil, I think. Like the whole Lisa Trevor section kind of thing. Pretty much.
Resident Evil elements to that. And I thought Weapons was the best film of last year, man.
It was brilliant.
That was a great movie.
Magic, man.
That was a lot of fun.
Funny and fucking
the script got leaked with that Resident Evil film, and I read it, and I thought, it's not going to be the actual script, you know, like they never usually do it, but when that trailer came out, I was like, it's the actual film. And I've kind of spoiled it for myself now.
I watched last week Project Hail Mary. That's one of the best films I've seen in ages, man.
Really?
I was meant to see that the other
night.
Mate, loved it, man. And there's a wee character in it, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, but you fall in love with the guy, man.
Right.
Oh, well, the alien. You know what I mean? Honestly, like, one bit I'm like, Helen, just something in my eye there, man. Putting your horn in like I try and get your eye like that. Oh, fuck. And it was like one of the ones. And then it made me go on a wee kind of space movie type binge. Couldn't really find it, and it tickled my fancy until I found a TV show there that I've just finished binge watching. You should watch, called Silo.
Great.
Oh, mate, fucking phenomenal. The third season's out in July.
Nice.
So not that long to wait for the next season here.
Watch it, mate.
I was going to start.
Fucking great, man.
That's good. That's good. Do you ever watched The Expanse?
No. But yeah, when I was looking for something to watch, that was the two it suggested. So I just picked Silo.
The Expanse is really good. It's a good show.
It's
a really good show.
Do that next.
I watched Mickey 17.
I've seen that.
I wanted to like it more than what I did. It was alright, but it just, I don't know, just didn't deliver fully.
Was it the Parasite guy who made that?
Aye. And I kind of felt that same way with Parasite as well. I never really got the hype.
Really?
Aye.
I've not watched it, but I remember when it came out and it won the Best Picture, there was so much hype about it, it put me off.
Aye.
Because it was all the folk I know on social media were overdoing it. They were like, oh, look how internationally minded I am. I love this South Korean film. I'm like, I'm not impressed.
Nah.
I'm not impressed.
There's
I love Train to Busan and all that. Like, you're not the only person that's watched
This isn't
South
DOA
Korean films.
Where's the tits?
Where's Kevin Nash with a fake moustache and a bandana, man?
The only thing I got for that Parasite film is when I left the cinema, I was pure craving beef udon.
Where is the beef there?
So I went to get, I went and just ate that and then forgot everything about the film.
Right.
So we move on to the competition now.
Aye.
Let's get it up. Does he dress like Hulk Hogan in it? So is Kevin Nash...
Literally, he's like cosplaying as Hulk Hogan, basically. That character in the video game is just ripped off of Hulk Hogan. Like, with enough changes that it wouldn't suit them, because I'm sure Hulk Hogan is the kind of guy that wouldn't suit them.
Aye. But they used to do that with a lot of wrestling games in Japan. They used to have characters based on, like, Virtua, I think somewhere in here, Virtua Pro Wrestling 2.
Aye.
There was a lot of characters in that you're like, that's clearly Terry Funk, that's clearly...
a rip-off.
Aye.
Well, even in Street Fighter, you probably know this, but like, in Japan, Balrog is called M. Bison. The names are all swapped about.
Right.
So like, he's called M. Bison because when they made the game, they're like, well, it's just Mike Tyson, but we can't call him M. Tyson, call him M. Bison. So in Japan, Balrog's actually called M. Bison, but then they switched all the names about when it came out in the West.
Like
so as not to confuse us. You know?
Like the first FIFA games, man, that didn't have any real players.
Aye. Right. Well, it was like, used to be, was it Pro Evo Soccer?
International Superstar Soccer Deluxe, man.
Aye.
My favourite bit of that was there was a
like Christian Ronald and all that.
There was a bit where the commentary was fucked that I always laughed at, where it'd say Nigeria, but it's as if it was a glitch. So it'd go, Nigeria are on the score sheet. Like he's angry at the country. Fucking Nigeria.
Like
Cunts voting reform and all that, man.
Like even
Fucking Nigeria.
Like,
On the score sheet.
even when you scored, it didn't sound like you even wanted the goal. It just went. I'm happy, I suppose.
Because back then they had you could get a disc that you put in that changed all the players to the real players. Aye. Simpler time, man. Before you had to buy hundreds of fucking download packs, I'd pay you like 30 quid for one for Danny for fucking FIFA, or whatever it's called now, EAFC. And I'd be like, "Do you get anybody good?" No, and I'm like, "That cost the same price as a game used to cost." Man.
I know.
No, Dad, they're all shite. I'm like, "What? Can I get another one?" Like, what?
Just to flag up before we get started, Toll wanted us to know that 4 of his favourites were up against each other in this bracket.
And he's unhappy about it. Well, do you know what I was unhappy about the other night, Toll, when we went home after we were out with you, Neil, and that, and we were away seeing our pal Angus MacLeod there, fucking for an upcoming movie. I was unhappy that you were that mad with it, that you got papped at the taxi at my house when you were getting dropped off. It was my house, then your house, and I had to hold you by the belt like a Tesco bag for life and phone another taxi for you at fucking silly o'clock in the morning. And then he refused. Mate, he couldn't stand up. And then he refused. I can't say it, and I was more fucked a couple of days later, man. But it was that he refused to get in the back seat when the taxi finally came. Jumped in the front, the driver was like, no, it's alright, you can go in the front. Fucking arse hanging out and all that, man. Fucking jumped in the front. And then I went into the house, and I'm fucked her alright. But now in your bathroom, you've got like the kind of frosted glass. I could see the outline of a white motor, and I was like, then I pissed leaning against the window going, "That's no left chip, man." And I was like, "Is he going up my house, fucking on my couch?"
You sent me a photo of him in the taxi.
I'm not going to put that online.
No, I don't, because his eyes looked like they were staring through time, man. Did fun in another dimension. Like,
yeah, man, Tolkien matchy drink for drink, man. Do you know what I mean? But it has its effects, you know what I mean?
Aye.
Right, so with this, the greatest secondary sitcom character of all time, it's heating up. This is the final of the 4 brackets. And we have today a very tough one to decide, because it's 4 belters. We've got Kramer for Seinfeld versus Frank Costanza for Seinfeld, and I'm still not sure what way I'm going to go with that one. And then below that, we've got Ron Swanson for Parks and Rec versus Murray from Flight of the Conchords. We've got Jerry St. Clair for Phoenix Nights versus Pierce from Community. And last but certainly not least, we have Tobias from Arrested Development versus Trigger from Only Fools and Horses. Now, we go Rune in a Rune Robin style, and I believe you're first this time. Aye.
Right. Well, I'm just going to preface this weirdly enough with this bracket. This seems like the bracket of doom, pretty much, on face value, right? But for me, I actually had a fairly easy time until one of them, which was the hardest fucking time, but I'm sure we'll get to that in due course. But for this one, I just don't see a world. I love Frank Costanza a day, but I just don't see a world that Kramer can get beat with this one, because, like I think we've said it before, he's almost the epitome of secondary sitcom characters.
All I can see in my head though is, "You want a piece of me? Come get it!" With Frank.
I know, it's 2 great characters, but I don't know, I just can't see how
Kramer is pivotal.
Aye.
And such a mainstay and such a driver of so many storylines.
Aye.
Racism aside, but that's
fine.
That's Michael Richards, that's no Kramer. Kramer's a lovely person. Michael Richards.
That's my favourite bit for Seinfeld, man. Those words. Brilliant, man. His big comeback. Right.
See when he showed up on was it that
Letterman?
Aye, mate, and it's like people were acting like he was doing a bit.
It's cause he went like that. So if you watch the clip, because Jerry Seinfeld's getting interviewed, and then they go, "We've got a video apology. We're going to go live to Kramer." So it pops up. It's already funny looking. But it's the fact that at least a couple of times when he's apologising, it calls the guy an Afro-American. Right. And you're like, nobody's called an Afro-American.
I don't think that's a phrase.
You fucking a bad guy for Shaft? What are you on about, mate? Afro-American? That's a hairstyle, man. So folks start laughing because he said Afro-American. Oh, that Kramer.
And Jerry goes like, "It's not funny."
Yeah,
it's like it is a bit funny. It's a bit funny, mate.
Quite funny, to be fair.
It's so fucking funny, man.
Right,
but I'm because I'm going to get myself confused if I keep going, so I'm going to lock myself in early with this one, and I'm going to give my point to Kramer.
I'm going to say Kramer.
Aye. I've got a confession to make. I've never really watched that much of Seinfeld.
What?
Never really grew up watching it, man. I think it's another case that it was on dead late, and like I watched a bit of the Larry Sanders Show, and then later on I got into that. I love that. I would have might suggested Hank for one of the things, but anyway,
mate, because I completely forgot about that show,
it's a kind of different type of sitcom though. It's a bit weirder,
it was
man.
great though.
I loved it. Still love it. And Seinfeld, I just never really got into that.
Well,
much, to the point where like I've seen it and I've watched it, but I'm no pure.
Well, I remember, correct me if I'm wrong, you saying that you didn't have Sky or cable till later.
I never had Sky or cable when I was a kid.
Because I never got it till I was like 14.
I remember
15.
when Channel 5 started, I was on the moon, man. Like, 5 channels, mate. The Spice Girls are the first thing on it.
Just staring.
Tim Vine hosting Whittle.
Just staring at the billboards for months, building up to it.
Aye, man. Yeah.
You can win £100 during the day. This channel is amazing. Pure shite.
Yeah,
Not
man.
even enough to get to and from London if you're a contestant on the show.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And then at that age as well, I found out who Shannon Tweed was as a result of Channel 5 in my life.
I mean,
changed forever, man.
late night Channel 5 had its moments, man.
That's
was
the
a lot,
point.
man,
That was its
sure.
purpose in the early days, man.
That's what held it together. That was the glue. Let's call it glue. That held it together.
Yeah.
Sticky glue, man. And
Sticky Shannon Tweed.
but I was like 14-ish when I go NTL. And that was because of the Paramount Comedy Channel played that on a loop non-stop, and that's when I got into Seinfeld.
You'd have had The Simpsons more than me as well, man.
Aye.
I remember being jealous, like going up to my mates at Sky. You get 2 or 3 Simpsons episodes, one after another. I'm getting you VHS tapes, man. To fill them
But
up. Put a bit of Shannon Tweed in the end and all if you can.
Come back,
bit of free views, man. Aye.
Grease pure pouring out the tape, man.
throbbing.
Aye. Hasselhoff's trying to eat it, man.
So did you know, because like when I was dead young, the reason I got into wrestling and being able to watch The Simpsons more was because my grandpa stayed in a tenement, and tenements used to have a communal dish, and everybody figured out that you could just get Sky Sports 1 and Sky 1. You could program them in. See if you plugged your antenna into the wall, the wee cable, you could fuck about with the telly and you could get them. And eventually it got fucking rumbled, right? But that was how I started watching like Superstars and stuff like that. Was so from an early age I had at least that. Then my granda Dallas, he had fucking Sky. So when I go up to stay with my dad, every second weekend I'd be right up there to watch a bit of the wrestling and that.
No, I was gutted I couldn't see wrestling right. I remember like when Sunday Night Heat started in Channel 4, I was fucking went bananas as well. I'm like, yes, Taka Michinoku versus the Big Boss Man every week, man. That's my life.
Talking about Channel 5, do you remember when Channel 5 started showing WCW Worldwide?
Yes.
And then they realised that there was too much violence in it, so they started putting Batman style fucking kerplunk illustrating that. Aye.
That's right, I completely
Fuck
forgot.
out!
Yeah.
Aye, that was a shocking decision. But see, right, so I completely forgot about the Gary Shandling show.
Aye, Larry Sanders.
Larry Sanders.
Aye.
That's what I was going to ask, right? See, the Larry Sanders show and the Gary Shandling show, was that meant, were they like,
So,
because one was like a sitcom and the other one was like,
a chat show.
like it was like Curb Your Enthusiasm feeling, like more
It's
realistic.
sort of a precursor, man.
Aye.
Like Larry Sanders show, definitely. There'd been The Office with that. There'd been
for
Modern
sure.
Family.
Aye,
There'd been
aye.
none of those shows with Larry Sanders show sort of.
I
Did
never
they-
gets the credit it deserves for
No,
him,
absolutely
man.
not, man.
Did they like show, was the Gary Shandling show, was that meant to be as if it's his real life and the Larry Sanders show was what the show was? Like, did they go together or were they separate?
Two totally different.
Right.
They were on different channels.
Because that would have been great in that, because I've never watched, that's one of these shows I've never watched in like sequence. I've only back in the day when I'd catch random episodes, and I'd love to do that actually, because I completely forgot about it until you said that.
Yeah,
but have you ever seen a show that came out in the last few years called Kevin Can Go Fuck Himself?
I've seen stuff about this.
Right.
I've heard it, and it's what a weird idea.
It's a strange
right?
one,
but it looks so interesting.
and that's what I
fucking-
thought that was based off of. That like that
It'd have been
kind of
inspired
idea.
by that sort of thing.
Because like, so what it is, right, it's like it's a married couple, right? But whenever the husband Kevin is on the screen, it's a sitcom. It's filmed that way,
Like Big
right?
Bang
Flat
Theory or
lighting,
something,
audience laughing and stuff. But whenever the wife leaves the scene, or whenever he leaves the scene, it becomes like a gritty, different lighted drama show,
right.
and it's weird. and it's just a really strange show. And there's only like 2 series and all.
I watched
It
that.
like just came and went, and it's really interesting. And I always thought that's where they got the idea for, because I thought these shows were linked. I thought the Gary Shandling show was meant to be his real life, as if he's like the sad clown, his real life kind of gone on, but that show exists, but they just never put them together. And I thought that's where they got that idea.
Nah,
for.
they
I've
weren't on
always
at the
kinda-
same time.
I've always
So
been a
it's Gary Shandling's show was on first. And
because they would swear in that, wouldn't they?
Aye, because it was on HBO Showtime or something like that. But when he wanted to do a sitcom, he's like, I'm going to fuck it in with the conventions yet. So in that sitcom, like the theme tune was a guy going, Gary phoned me up and asked me to write a theme tune for him or something like that, right? And it starts with him just walking out and talking to the studio audience and going like, I think my wife's going to be on at some point soon. And then so it's like breaking fourth wall time. But Larry Sandler's show was a sitcom about behind the scenes of a chat show. So some of that would be the chat show, and then you'd see David Duchovny hanging about behind the scenes, or like fucking the amount of famous fucking folk, Jim Carrey popping up in the last episode and all that. Because there's a episode where he's dating Sharon Stone and all that.
Aye. I always remember that bit in that obviously pure cracked me up as a wee boy, and the Larry Sanders show was for some reason he gets naked, but his dick and boys are like got
That's David Duchovny, I think.
No.
There's a whole bit where David Duchovny's like gets his dick out, and he goes to his house and he's just wearing a dressing gown and he just keeps uncrossing his legs and like man spreading.
Maybe that's
like, I think David Duchovny, it came out later, he's like a sex addict, and I think in that show he's like, I'm going to play myself.
All right,
play a dirty bastard.
But I think that's maybe probably the same episode then, but he gets naked and it's bleeped out, and he's like lying there and he's like, oh thank God I wore my black circle today or something like that, and it's just that cracked me up as a wee guy.
You ever seen the episode?
Just silly.
You know his sidekick Hank, Jeffrey Tambor, the baldy guy. The Arrested Development. You ever seen the episode where his sex tape gets leaked? And then there's talk about like, did he actually leak that for publicity? So folk keep bringing it up back, like behind the scenes and all that, like, oh God, you see his sex tape? Some hog on him. Every bit ends with like, see the hog on him? Wow, some hog and Hank. Hank's got some hog.
He should have got added into this, man. I'm quite annoyed. I forgot about
that.
Next time, there's got to be one next year. We need another one, and then we'll have the winner of this one compete with them.
Has to defend the title. But we need to ask as well then, do they get straight into the final, or do they need to go through the heats again? I don't know. Details.
I think it'd be like, see, you get the European Cup winner and you get the one that wins like the South American, and you get the kind of the champions competing with each other. The Super Cup. It'll be like that, man. Right, so on to the next one. So Kramer.
I'll pick Kramer though.
Oh, sorry, I thought you'd pick Kramer.
No, I'd pick Kramer anyway. Mostly because he's that hilarious stand-up set that he does. Ageless, man. Timeless, isn't it?
Definitely.
Oh, you guys need to defend each other, don't you?
Don't make it worse, man. Fucking
let's not get political.
Stoke Flames, mate.
Let's not get political. Mate, you had the ticker up at the start for fucking the Liberal Democrats, don't that, man?
How are they getting on? Oft.
SNP are running away with it. Labour's lost 461 seats. I saw it in the... When I was coming to pick you up in the motor, Neil, there was Keir Starmer on the radio going, you know, people have said what they want and I am not leaving. And he's done his voice cracks and all that. His voice cracks. It's like, all right, mate.
See SNP, right? Do they
get your bag and fuck off. You're out, mate. You're done.
Do SNP have any affiliation to like fishing or fish? Like, was it a thing? Like Alex Salmon? And then
Sturgeon.
Sturgeon and that. Do they need to be fish names? No.
Fish people. Is it going to be like South Park, like the crab people?
They should.
You're going to find out everyone in the SNPs with a fish. With a human.
The new leader's fucking Lorraine Coy or something.
Timmy Dolphin.
Davy Haddock, man.
Davy Haddock. That's a guy I'd get behind, man.
I'd vote for him.
Big Davy Haddock, man. He's going to make everything all right. Yeah, right, so...
Did you hear about Davy Haddock, mate? He got battered.
That's better than Kramer. That's better than Michael Richards' set, man.
I could have pulled his set back with that, man. It'd have been fine, they can obviously. Rein it in, man.
Right.
And you hear about Davy Haddock?
Aye.
Better.
The folk in the audience shout at me, hear him out.
Maybe onto something here. Right, Ron Swanson and Murray. So, starting with Neil with this one.
Fuck me, man. fucking hell, man. So this is fucking
Parks and Rec, Ron Swanson versus Murray for Flight of the Conchords.
Concords, man. Both hilarious characters that totally stand out. Oh, fuck me, man. I think this is one of the ones where Murray is a brilliant character. Rhys Darby's hilarious comic actor. You ever seen his stand-up as well?
I've never seen his
I follow
stand-up.
him on Instagram just to watch his wee clips of his stand-up. He's
Is it good?
fucking
Is it good?
phenomenal.
I
does
can
like
imagine.
He's him.
effects.
He's basically fucking him to a degree. Aye.
Odd sort of character that he puts on, but like he does the sound effects like Michael Winslow at Police Academy.
Right.
He does whole bits of his set where he's like a chopper in Vietnam landing that, and fucking he's like a new
He's good at it.
what's his name in Police Academy again? Michael Winslow. No Tackle Bell.
Hightower?
No, Hightower's Bubba
Hightower's
Smith.
the big guy.
Winslow's that's gonna bother me.
Look it up.
Michael Winslow. It's no Mahoney, that's fucking Steve Guttenberg.
Aye. All Gutsy, man. I think they're bringing it back. I think they're going to do another one.
Are they?
Aye. With all the original cast.
Oh really?
Heard a rumour, aye.
Oh, you need Michael Winslow, man. There's
Aye.
no Police Academy.
No,
The
I
guy
heard
that
it's
makes-
like a reboot. It's like all the old boys are in it.
amazing, man.
Played
What is his character?
Larvell Jones. Larvell Jones.
Larvell Jones.
I don't ever remember his name being Larvell.
No, he
Jones.
must have a different name, like
It's Jones, man. Just Jones.
Jones.
Aye. You just remember him as the sound guy, as the funny guy at Police Academy, basically.
If he'd been called Davy Haddock, would I have remembered his name, man? Right, let's go.
Right, aye.
Murray versus Ron Swanson.
Okay. So, he's a great stand-up, but
It's Murray you're talking about here, no
it's
him.
Murray, But what's his name? The actor that
Nick
plays Ron.
Offerman. Have you ever seen his stand-up?
See, they stand-up.
It's
or not?
no the best.
I
went to see him.
I didn't even know he did stand-up.
I only found out when I
it's
was doing PR stuff for the
great.
Pavilion. I was doing one of the videos coming up this week at the Pavilion, and it was him.
I thought he was a musician rather than.
Well, it
does he do
is
a bit
pretty
of
much
that?
both.
Song
aye.
and dance man, Bill Bailey type
All right.
to a degree.
Aye.
Cool.
And you know in Parks and Rec they've got the Little Sebastian song.
Yeah.
He pretty much that's how he ends the set with playing Little Sebastian.
Right,
and that.
okay.
So it's like one of the type of shows like
Fair
ties
play.
in,
Fair
which
play.
is fine. Aye.
Aye. Amanda supported Tom Green at the ABC, and he finished his show by doing 15 minutes of shout out bits for Freddie Got Fingered, and I'll finish the scene. And it's like,
That might be one of the coolest things you've ever said, mate. When you supported Tom Green.
aye, he's brand new as well, man. He's an odd guy, definitely.
Ah, he's Tom Green.
Aye, he's full Tom Green the whole time, but he's dead nice, man. Dead, really tall. He interviewed me for his missus, I think, was filming a documentary of him on the road and stuff, so he was like looming over me. He's like, teach me some Scottish phrases. Just like coming out with steaming and bluttered and hoaching, and I
Nice.
turning to the camera like, hoaching. Fucking, it was weird, man. Those experiences, I'm like, what's happening?
That'll exist somewhere. Because
He's got footage
he
of that,
banks
aye.
everything.
Aye.
Have you watched the documentary about him? It's that was on. Was it Amazon? I think it was multiple parts. It was no that long ago. It was. It's fucking great, man. It's mainly about the thread of it is him moving back to Canada, but then it's like all about his
His
life
health
as well.
troubles and all that,
Aye,
aye.
so it's like that's he moved back to Canada to a farm,
Aye.
and then it tells you all about his career and all. It's fucking great, man.
Even beyond him being, obviously, I think Freddie Get Fingered, the Tom Green
Also, the forefather of the podcast, first ever guy.
That's what I was going to say, man. As well as being all that, and like dead nice guy. What a pioneer is so many things. Basically, the podcast, everything else, man. Everything he's done has been like ahead of its time, practically. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
He almost invented that sort of meme, like street pranks and all that, and fucking just bamming folk up, pranking his parents and all that. Like he was the forerunner before Jackass and all that, man. Fucking influenced so many folk.
After I watched the documentaries recently, I went back and watched. I'd obviously loved the Tom Green show, but I'd never watched the original versions on
SCTV, the Canadian show,
Aye,
right?
because it was on Canadian telly for like 2 seasons or something like that before it went to America, and like just fucking phenomenal, mate. Aye, just the best.
He's a brilliant rapper, and all.
Aye.
He was like famous as a rapper in Canada before he got famous in America
Really?
as a
I didn't
comedian.
know.
Aye.
Yeah, no,
He was in
he
a group.
Yeah, they're like the Canadian Beastie Boys, basically, man. They're fucking actually good, man. Yeah.
That's cool.
But I went off on a tangent there. Fucking,
That's all we do, mate.
aye, basically. they're both great comedians and actors and all that, but I'd say Swanson sort of defines Parks and Rec more than Murray defines Flight of Conchords, man.
True. Aye.
It's like he sums up that whole show. It wouldn't be the same. I mean, both the shows wouldn't be the same with them, but he really is fucking like pivotal to making Parks and Rec funny, man. Like,
Definitely.
And I agree.
And it's even in that show, like a lot of the characters in Parks and Rec, they're quite kind of quirky and kind of upbeat and stuff, and he's like the pure linchpin, miserable bastard right in the middle of the office, man.
One of the bits in Parks and Rec that I genuinely had me in tears, man, was this episode they're doing the late night live charity show or something like that, so people donate whilst they're coming in, and they're getting some basketball guy in. I think that's the B plot, is getting him to the studio, but they're having trouble, so they need to fill time. And one of the segments they have is Ron gets put on, and he's showing how to rewire a wicker chair. And they're like, we're actually losing money, and it's like showing you the thing, and it's like people are taking their donations away. I thought it's like a Simpsons bit that was so funny, because up until that point he was the straight-laced Ron character, and he still is, but it was just the first silly bit that he was in, and it buckled me, man. So I'm definitely going for Ron with that.
I've noticed you've added on your computer there a wee VPN. What's that for, Roy?
Oh, I don't, mate. I actually, I hand on heart, mate. Like, you
that
know,
for
me,
the Scuds, mate?
I'm as open a book as I can possibly be.
I know.
No idea what that is. Like, why that's there. It's added.
I mean,
itself
we've
on.
not done Bobby of the Week for a while, is it?
Aye,
those
that's
services,
true.
man.
That's true. No, this laptop's clean, man.
This house is clean.
There's nothing on there at all. I don't know why that's there. I can hit it if you want.
No, it's not like you're going to hit it and tits just appear, man.
Aye, like Raiders of the Lost Ark, man, just comes out.
No, I genuinely don't know.
I'm going to say Ron as well. Murray is great, but he's no pivotal. Even though he is hilarious, Ron seems pivotal to that show. I can't imagine Parks and Rec without Ron Swanson.
Yeah,
and I think
true.
of all the characters, he is the stand. Even though there's a lot of great characters, he is to me the standout. Like
Aye.
that is the when you think of Simpsons, you think of Homer sort of thing.
Aye.
When you think of that show, you think of Ron Swanson.
Definitely.
So I'm going to say Ron as well.
And just to like to Neil's point as well, which is a pretty hard thing to do, where it's a character full of wacky characters, but he does stand out all the time. You know what I mean? Aye. Definitely. That's what I would say.
grinds it to a fucking halt.
Aye. Also, do you know who he's married to? She's in the show sometimes as well.
His wife.
Another potential sitcom supporting.
Yes.
What's her name? I can't remember. But she's in Will and Grace. She's the squeaky voice one at Will and Grace.
Oh,
His wife.
the pal. Will and Grace's
Megan
pal.
Mullally or
Aye.
something.
All right, I didn't know that.
His wife, aye.
All right. Well, so Ron Swanson's through, Kramer's through, and now it's on to Jerry St. Clair for Phoenix Nights versus Pierce from Community, man.
Get your black bin bags.
That's all we need to say, really.
I just can't see past Jerry St. Clair, to be honest with you, mate. Now, Pierce is much like Ron Swanson in Community. He is, to Community to Parks and Rec, he is Community's version of the more downtrodden type of character. And it's Chevy Chase, of course.
A legend, man.
Aye.
I don't care if he's an arsehole. It's better if he's an arsehole.
I want to be an arsehole.
It's brilliant that he I don't even know if he left the show or he was kicked off the show
Kicked off.
for being an arsehole.
He was kicked
And
off.
it's like,
Because have you ever heard the podcast? What's the guy? Is it Dan Harmon?
I know who you're talking about, the main
Done
guy.
Rick and Morty.
Aye.
He played it in his podcast, a voicemail for Chevy Chase.
No, he also-
calling him
Did he?
everything on
I think
the
he
Really?
list. I can't repeat.
Did he
some
not
of the words,
also
man.
play a fucking rap party for an end of a season or something really fucked up in front of his family? And even though he's a prick, right? Like, come on to fuck. There's another thing with Chevy Chase. I watched that documentary a wee while ago that I told you to watch about Chevy Chase.
I've still not watched it.
Watch it, man. But there's a bit at the end that's really fucking sad. I don't care. Even though he comes across as a cunt in it, and you're like, but you are a cunt and you intentionally want to be a cunt.
It's like a gimmick.
There's a bit where it's like the 50th anniversary of Saturday Night Live. And I know there'd been times where he'd been on to host, but then eventually they stopped letting him host after like the 8th time because he would treat people like shit. I get that, right? But see, they had an ensemble cast that everybody, like Bill Murray doing Jaws, you bastard, Jaws, and that, right? Just hunters of cracking, every cunt. They didn't even let him stand on the stage at the end with all. So like there was that many people there that the seats were all full of like former cast and all that, and I get that everybody doesn't get, but Chevy fucking Chase, like the first main guy.
It wouldn't have got past season 1. with
right?
Chevy Chase.
And you're like, you can't even let him have like, no, even like, I get it if you don't give him a sketch, right? It should have been on the news segment, I think. Like, you just wheel in for a second and wheel away. Yeah. But to not even let him be like, doing a thing.
Should be front and centre, man.
Aye.
Wouldn't be a thing with him.
Aye.
Do you know why, though, he ended up getting barred for hosting it again? Like, it was just a wide open cast constantly and all that. But I think the straw that broke the camel's back, he was hosting it in the 80s, and one of the cast members was their first out gay cast member.
Oh dear.
And Chevy Chase, it's worse than you think.
Oh, fudge.
It's even worse than you think. It's not just once.
You don't know what I think.
It's just the fact that he kept pitching this idea like aggressively. No, I think this would be funny. This would be funny if we done this. To the point where like they were like, mate, we can't have you back in that show. This is that offensive.
Jesus.
He kept pitching the idea that throughout the episode, he'd bring the gay cast member in and keep weighing him to see how much the AIDS had affected him. Throughout the whole episode, they'd be like, oh, guys, this is the best running gag ever. I keep weighing him to see if he's going to die of AIDS at the end of it. And they're like, Chevy, you're bad, mate.
There's the door, son. Fuck's sake.
Get your jacket and hit the bricks.
See, to be fair to him, though.
That's rough, man.
See, to be fair to him, though, it's not the best idea for Saturday Night Live. But on another show,
I think
if it was like Brass Eye or Jam, it's that sort of.
I think with his delivery, he might have been able to pull it off. I'm not saying he should have.
No, but it's not the time for it, mate. It's like fucking hate it in the 80s, man.
The right framing.
In his mind, it was the perfect time for it.
He's like, oh my god,
hot topic.
This is the Emmy. Guys.
The right framing, it could be funny. You can deliver anything to be funny, but that's not the time and place.
It depends. If the cast member was into it,
hold on, when is
it funny?
When is the time and place?
No, but like Neil said, if it was like Brass Eye or something
like
like
that,
it could work with a really dark tone.
Aye,
but no Saturday Night Live. But aye.
And now here's Dexy's Midnight Runners. Cunts are just like, what the fuck just happened there?
Half the audience has walked out, man. Just one guy in a fucking scales in the middle of the stage as Kevin Rowlands dances on him, man.
And I heard it when I want you, babe.
Just greeting.
Let them all come down. Fucking so...
Chevy wanted it this way.
So I heard that the first time he came back to host, him and Bill Murray went at it.
Literally had a physical fight.
Aye.
Really?
You can see it at the end of that episode, man. It's like, I'm a pure Saturday Night Live geek, so I downloaded a bunch of the earlier ones, man, like years ago, and seeing the goodbyes, like the credits at the end, you can see they've just had a fight. Like Chevy Chase is looking at the camera, but he's pissing sweat, man. He's like, thanks to everyone. Thanks to Herbie Hancock or whoever's on that, you know what I mean?
Aye.
And you see Bill Murray pacing about like a caged animal behind him. Like, oh, fucking fuck, man. And you're like, that's two lads that have just had a fight, man.
Just had a scuffle.
But what's embarrassing about it, it's like they're both technically big guys, man. Bill Murray and Chevy Chase probably both about 6'4", but you can tell. I think there's even been stories about the fight was the most cringeworthy thing ever, because it's just two big cokeheads fucking out of shape comedy actors like scratching at their faces.
And who was it who's meant to be instigating it? Somebody that's deed now.
Belushi?
Might have been Belushi. It was somebody like that.
Did they both go out with Gilda Radner at one point? Maybe? Was it something to do with that?
It was Belushi, I think. It was like something like it was Belushi. Belushi was like fucking when Chase left because they were pals.
Might get blamed for his death somehow. There was so many drugs.
So Chevy Chase, as his star started to rise, he started saying things in interviews on chat shows like Weed and Diggs,
right,
as if they were jokes about him, and then he took them personal.
Aye.
So then he was unloading to Bill Murray, and they got on great when Bill Murray came in. So then Powder Keg, as soon as Chevy shows back up, and that was that apparently.
Wow.
But there's a cracking thing I'll send you. It's on YouTube. There's a YouTube channel that does like an omnibus behind the scenes of every season. It's still ongoing, so I think it's only up to about fucking the time when it's like Will Ferrell and all that. But it's like that is like each of them about an hour long, and it tells you this is what was happening behind the scenes. It's great, mate. It's great. I'll probably stick that back on this weekend since I bought so much shit off Amazon. Like at fucking intergalactic fucking B&M, man. I was on it today. Like, I'll buy that. And I've got all this shit I need to build this weekend. Back to this. Phoenix Nights, I will say, is one of, even though cunts love it, right? It's not available on any streaming platforms.
It's hard to
It's
get
weird, man. No, because they fell out. Like him, Jerry St. Clair, the guy who played them, he was one of the writers. Dave Spikey with Peter Kay, and they had a big falling out. And that's how there wasn't another season yet. And they've no came to an agreement, and that's how there's never been on a streaming platform. If you've got one of the Fire Sticks, which I wouldn't condone, you can watch it.
Physical media, man. Keep the DVDs.
It's one of the best fucking British, like up there with like, I would say it's up there way Father Ted. No, that's how high praise I would get.
Hilarious,
like,
man.
it's fucking hilarious,
So
man.
many bits just still go through my head. I can't listen to the Men in Black theme without thinking,
with the
come
bag,
get your
100%.
black bin bags on offer till September. Do you know what I mean? Or things I'm going to do to you.
Going up the stairs.
Awkward, man.
Things I'm going to do to you. Even Max and Paddy, even the spin-off they had, man.
I thought it was good.
Still
Aye,
quotes for that.
same,
Like,
man.
it's a Brumandel Mauser.
So I like him too much as a character. I like that show too much. I think it is Jerry St. Clair all day, every day for me. In this contest.
Can I just say this was the round that I was going to mention Joanna Lumley earlier on, and I was like, I've never really even seen Community, to be honest. It might be a bit late for subs, but I realised I don't think there's been any woman for any of these, right? And if you were going to pick one,
Oh my god,
Right.
That's fucked up.
right?
Sorry.
Not even just as a token thing, but as a total, started thinking about it,
For
like, why
Ab
she's
Fab?
not Patsy for Ab Fab, man.
Aye.
What a fucking defines the show. One of the funniest. She wasn't a comedy actress, she's a serious actress. Knocked it out of the park, up to the point, have you seen the film? The bit when she's steaming in the plane and the air stewardess is tasering her and she just walking towards her like, it's going to take more than that, love. Man. I'm like, that's fucking funny, man.
No, definitely. That's an oversight, man.
Patsy
for
for Ab
sure.
Fab, man.
Well, she goes into the next time we do this. Remember that? There needs to be a
Also,
couple-
like you says, man,
couple
Joanna
females.
Lumley.
aye.
Right up to this day, man.
To this day.
I confess,
I thought you
man.
were going to say right up to the hinge, man.
Right up to the fucking back wheels, man. Right to the back wheels. Joanna
There
Lumley.
isn't a herd of wild horses that can make my arse go in that direction.
Joanna Lumley's the one woman that I can vividly remember having a sex dream about, man.
Nice.
And quite
Alright, there you
detailed.
go.
It was Joanna Lumley, New Avengers era. So she still did her 70s bowl cut and all that, man. But very vivid fucking dream for my youth, man.
Nah, for me it'd be Patsy, man.
Patsy with the beehive, man.
Spit on me, man.
Aye, steaming.
I've never even met that woman to spit me, but her I'd be like, go for it. Big grogger right in my cup, man.
Knows her way about, man. She fucked Mark Bowling back in the day, man. Aye.
Right. Let's move
She's
on.
even hot in,
Wolf of Wall Street.
I was going to say, aye.
He's trying to
Fire into
It
her.
goes there, you hear her thoughts like, he's making a pass at me. Which an English woman wouldn't say.
Aye.
Nobody says make a pass, you know what I mean? But give them that.
Aye. Well travelled though. You know what I mean? They were loaded. Maybe she knows American phrases. Aye, we'll say that. Right. Tobias versus Trigger. The final versus.
of the brackets.
Aye. And it's back to Roy. This is
one,
a cunt, man.
Mate, like, can I genuinely, I'm just asking for clarity here, can I genuinely spin the wheel to randomly select one here? Because I genuinely don't know how I can pick here.
How pivotal, like, how ingrained in British pop culture Trigger is.
Aye.
That really carries him to a high level.
Yes.
This one is solid, and if it's the people that were commenting on the Instagram and that the other day, a lot of people were on both sides of the fence for this one.
Well, I was going to say that, right? So see, like, for our votes plus the viewer votes,
Aye.
we're in agreement right now with everything across the board. We're 100% for the last three choices. So for Kramer and Frank, it was 70-30 Kramer.
Right.
Ron Murray, it was 91-9
Right.
Ron, right? Jerry and Pierce was 83 Jerry to 17 Pierce. But as it stands with Tobias and Trigger, it's 36% each, which is, we're still waiting for our votes in there.
okay.
So it's like right down the wire, man, as well.
They're 50-50 with
They're
the punters, innit?
50-50 and all. Aye.
Jesus
See
fucking
why,
Christ.
man.
Aye. Tobias is hilarious.
He's unbelievable,
man.
mate.
Aye.
Like unbelievably.
But Trigger
funny.
is Trigger, man.
Aye.
Look at his wee face.
I know. It's just like, it's so hard. And the thing is though, like with Tobias, like with David Cross, man, like he's gone for it with that character. Do you know what I mean? He's just gone full ham every single scene that he's in.
Yeah.
Like see there's bits I forget about these shows, man, because there's so many fucking seasons in that as well. But like see the bit where he's like getting trapped with the pedo hunters.
Aye.
And he's like, but it's his daughter. And he's like, so you're intending to come to meet this teenager, and he's like, yeah, she's waiting for daddy, you know. And it's like, what the fuck, man? It's insane.
There's one
it's
bit
just
for that
insane
show
how funny he is.
sticks in my mind. Remember the episode where he's dressed up like Mary Poppins?
Oh, it comes through the roof.
He jumps off the balcony, and I don't know how they even did it, like a stuntman or whatever.
Aye.
But it just goes boom, straight through a glass coffee table, man.
There's just so many more. Like, remember, me and you used to have that same running joke. We ran it into the ground for years, just with him going, "Excuse me." We did it to everybody, man. Like, and it was just, but it's so fucking funny, man. It's hard. Like, I can't. Like, I want to pick Trigger, but I can't not choose Tobias and all, man.
Right, but
I really don't know what
I'm going to pick Trigger because growing up, just watching Only Fools and Horses, such a staple of my youth. Watching that show, and then up to the Christmas specials when they finally won the lottery and all that stuff.
Aye.
Let's not talk about the episodes after that where they lost the money and all that. Like, they never happened.
Got to the point where they're dressed up like Batman and Robin and that, run towards the camera. You're like,
I still like that one. That was the
they
three
know.
time in their hands and all that. That was the three where they finally got the money. They got the timepiece and all that.
That's right.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I know it's a bit too out of pocket and it's no like Only Fools, but I'm going to go Trigger.
Right, well, I'm going to jump in and I'm going to go Tobias then.
Oof.
And leave it on him.
I'm sorry, Neil, but I need to, mate. I can't choose, man, so I'm doing that.
Well, my choice is, if I'm being honest, man, it's like I probably remember more for Arrested Development, like some more, generally more recent show when
Aye.
I've watched it all, and it's like the same thing growing up with Only Fools, and it's sort of a bit hazier, like that chandelier leaning through the bar, bang like that, and fucking. But apart from everything else, man, so it's like Tobias is more. There's more bits that stick with me and all that, but at the same. But at the same time, this bit, aye, exactly, aye. At the same time, almost a sense of duty. I think, and also because I want to be pals with Sick Boy. I don't want to piss off fucking Johnny Lima. I'm going to go with Trigger. I think.
Going with Trig?
Aye.
Trigger's through.
That is, honestly, for me, I don't know if there's going to be a head-to-head that's going to be harder than that for me.
I think there's going to be
There's
an next round,
probably
mate.
will. Like I'm probably dead wrong with that, but that has genuinely been the hardest choice for me.
So have you got it there so we can say who's facing who next?
Aye.
So this is the quarterfinals now, innit?
Aye.
And the quarterfinals will start in next week's episode, and we'll be asking the viewers again who they think. We'll do that all the way through.
Wrap up round about the time the World Cup starts, or just before it?
I think so.
That'd be nice.
So this is episode 48.
Hurrah.
So there's three more episodes. It depends if we could either finish this in the next 2 episodes after this or the next 3. I think it'll be in the next 2 maybe. But let's see. Niles from Frasier versus Gareth from the UK Office
That's a
in the
tough
first
one, I know,
quarter final. And then we've got Cat for Red Dwarf versus Andy Dwyer from Parks and Rec. We have Jamesy Cotter versus Leon from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Jamesy Cotter from Rab C. Nesbitt versus Leon from Curb Your Enthusiasm. Then we have Norm from Cheers versus Hal from Malcolm in the Middle. Then on the other side of the brackets, we've got Carlton from The Fresh Prince versus Super Hands from Peep Show. Dougal for Father Ted versus Winston for Still Game. Fuck me, that's a bastard. Kramer for Seinfeld versus Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. And last but certainly not least, we have Jerry St. Clair from Phoenix Nights versus Trigger from Only Fools and Horses.
It's a tough one as well.
Everyone's a tough
Every
one.
one of them is a really hard
Everybody deserves to be there.
I'm gonna change my game up a wee bit because I've mainly been going after Dome for like pretty much all of these, but I'm actually going to go and either rewatch like pivotal episodes or like on YouTube, like a compilation to try and get them. And I was thinking, do you think we could maybe when it gets to the final that I'll line up a couple like highlights for both of them so that we can actually watch
Review.
and have our reactions to them leading up so we can make a choice.
Maybe we'll need to stick that behind a paywall.
A paywall or something. Something.
We'll cut that down for the YouTube version. If there is a paywall by that point, wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Get sued by
say no
Disney
more.
or something.
But what we'll do then is, right, we'll do 2 of the quarters next week, we'll do the other 2 the week after, and then we'll do the semis and the final on the 50th episode of the Heavy Good podcast.
Sounds good to me.
Aye. So next week
big
we'll
5-0.
go across to that other side.
Are we getting Chevy Chase in for the 50th anniversary, man?
Well,
We'll give you your fucking flowers, Chevy, man.
We've got next week in the studio. We've got world-renowned artist Mel B will be in for an interview. So stay tuned for that. Eurovision next week and all, by the way, guys. Just saying, man. It's all heating up now.
Oh, fuck the World Cup, man.
I know.
Oh, is this the heat still?
So we've got the semi-finals next Tuesday and Thursday, and then the final on Saturday.
Oh, you're fucking in
Can't
hog
wait.
heaven, aren't you, man?
Aye, man. I can't wait.
Right, so next week it's going to be this side of the divide where it's going to be us deciding and you're going to help us. Nelson Fraser versus Gareth for the UK office, Cat for Red Dwarf versus Andy Dwyer for Parks and Rec, Jamesy Cotter for Rabsy Nesbitt versus Leon from Curb Your Enthusiasm, and Norm from Cheers versus Hal from Malcolm in the Middle. Fuck me, man.
Solid.
Right. So, you got anything to plug?
I'll plug a few things, man. As ever, every Sunday afternoon, get yourself down the Stand Comedy Club on Great Western Road at 1 p.m. for the Stand Comedy Club improv shows. Always a good laugh and for cheap. Also, at the end of this month, on May 30th, I'm starting my monthly show at Blackfriars Basement on Bell Street in Glasgow. Come down and see the Wee Man's Comedian Rap Battles last Saturday of every month. First show on May 30th at 8:30 p.m. Also, if you're about at the Edinburgh Film Festival, I just found out the day that a film I'm in called The Incomer, featuring Donald Gleeson, John Hannah, Michelle Gomez, and this cunt for some reason, is going to open the Edinburgh Film Festival on August 13th. So I'm quite excited about that.
I can't wait to see it.
An exciting time to be alive.
Aye, mate.
Come down the bell.
Get down to the
Takes me
first
back.
rap battles, pack it out, and you'll see how fucking cracking a show it is.
It is, man. It'll be well suited to that basement room, man. We done a wee sort of trial run for the comedy festival, had a late night show there. It went absolutely cracking, so it'll be even better if we get twice the numbers in this time. So please come down to that.
Aye.
Have you ever came down a bell?
Angelica
Talk
Bell.
to you later.
Angelica Bell for Children's BBC, man. A man can dream.
And August 2nd, me and Neil will be on Clan Wrestling 3 Clash of the Clans at Brayhead Arena. Get yourself down to that.
enough.
Great afternoon of family wrestling. I believe it's back to its original time, which is an earlier start. It was only later last time because Grado and Jester were doing the panto. I need to come down after that.
You don't know the secrets.
It's a stunt, Granny. Oh, there's the votes back up. Aye, Conservatives have got 2, SNP's fucking run away with this. Reform 718. With Reform having 721 now, which is mental.
That's
that
crazy,
they
man.
don't like Nigeria being on the score sheet.
Who the fuck's PC?
Oh, is this the Welsh one? Nobody's paying attention.
Played Cymru.
Oh, is that their SNP?
Played Cymru.
They're going way left field, man.
Welsh things always sound like euphemism for jizz, man.
Well, they're neck and neck with Reform and all.
So they are, man.
What's Reform doing in Scotland? Zero.
Fuck all,
Zero,
right.
man.
Aye.
Fuck all.
And the Greens have 0 and all.
Also fuck all, man.
Aye.
It's just SNP. Folk are just go with what we know, man.
They love fishing.
Fill your boots with camper vans. We don't give a fuck, man. Give a fuck, man. It's mad, innit? It's like that's the worst Scottish political scandal there's been in years.
What's that?
She's got a camper van. She didn't pay the tax on. Oh no, we need to dissolve Parliament. You're like, it's kind of embarrassing on the
It's all
global
small
stage,
mirrors,
man.
Like it's fucking, what's his name, Farage? Is his dad like a fucking stockbroker and all that, man? And he's like doing, taking photos in pubs, holding the sun and all that. So you've never fucking read a newspaper, man, in your life.
His wife's an immigrant.
Aye.
His
Oh,
wife's
that's right.
like, what, Polish or something? Or...
Is this like just a long term plan to get rid of her or something?
Right?
like
Can it be fucked? Get a divorce?
Sorry, hen.
Sorry, it's out of my hands. They voted me in.
Sorry, Magumbo. Bye bye.
A well-known Polish name.
Aye. Marumo Magumbo Stalmachik.
Oh, mate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Aye. Scotland's not bad, I don't think get that way.
Nah, we're alright, aren't we?
Aye.
We're above board. You're sound.
See my caravan parked it in the glens. No Paddy's tax in that caravan. Oh, well. What an episode. What a roller
Bye.
coaster. Right, so this has been... This has been the Heavy Good Podcast. I am Mark Dallas. That is Neil Yohan Bratchpeice. That is Roy Bryson. And we will see you next week.
Nigeria.
Nigeria. On the score sheet.